John Cavanaugh joins us now, Ireland Lacrosse National Team Director and also the Tournament Director for the U21 Men's World Championship coming up in Limerick in August. And John, like we were just talking about before we started this conversation here, it's finally here. I mean, we're a few days out. What's the feeling like as we get closer?
First off, guys, thanks for having me on the show. And we couldn't be more excited to host 23 nations, obviously including our own in Limerick. It's been since 2016, we've got the bid. So it's kind of a 5-6 year thing coming to fruition right now. So it really, the word is excitement. Lacrosse is relatively new in Ireland. Is a great opportunity for us to expand the sport, to show the youngsters that this game can be played, that they could someday represent their country, playing an international sport.
I mean, you talk about the journey it's been to get to this point. Like, I feel like there probably has to be a sense of relief, too, that this tournament's actually going to happen in Ireland with all the excitement that was set for 2 years ago and everything you guys had done. And now to finally have the opportunity to host these countries there and see all the work that's been put in. What does that feel like?
Yeah, again, we'll see it when it happens. That's a lot more work to do in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, things are slowly kind of coming together. A lot of loose ends being put together. Mike Kennedy, our CEO and event director, has done a great job by leading the ship. Again, little by little, things do get done, and we can as we keep checking the boxes. We look forward to having everything kind of run nice and smoothly, and really giving all these countries a great experience. Plus enjoy the beautiful scenery and the people of Ireland.
Yeah, you don't have to take us too far inside the ropes here, but I am curious, what does happen these next couple of weeks? What are some of those last few things that you check off that list?
Well, first of all, we're fortunate to have the event at the University of Limerick, kind of Ireland's sports campus. They're very used to hosting big international events. The staff there have been fabulous as far as the food people, the accommodations people, the administrators. Everybody really works together. They're on the same page. They're a great bunch of people to work with. So obviously field layout, where we're putting like a vendor village, where we're putting medical, all those tiny little things they're putting together, office space, just working with the grounds people, all those different things, having things in place. So we have, find preparation's the most important thing. So the more prepared we are going into the event, obviously, the less headaches we're going to have. And, of course, we're going to pray for good weather.
Yeah, always. Obviously, this event from 2020 has turned from a U19 to a U20, now to a U21 tournament. But for you guys logistically, how has the plans, or have they changed at all since what your initial plans were for 2020's tournament?
Well, we did pick up a few more teams. So we have more participation, which is great. It's great for lacrosse, for us in general. World Lacrosse is allowing some teams to play with some overage players to continue to build on that growth of the sport. So obviously, the more the merrier. So we're just thrilled to have even more countries involved, and this will be the largest junior event that World Lacrosse will ever hold.
How does the type of athlete that you have, or even the team, the makeup, like you mentioned, if you can indulge us a little bit more on that, from U19 to U21 here, how do things change when you raise the age a couple of years?
Well, again, the boys have a lot more experience right now. Many of them are playing in U.S. colleges right now, so they've gained a lot more experience. Looking at their sizing, as far as uniforms and things like that, they've gotten bigger. Hopefully, they've gotten stronger with more stamina. So it's a little different than they were when we last saw a bunch of them back in Prague in 2019.
I know there's a lot of excitement from a lot of teams having the opportunity to go visit Ireland. What are some of the things that teams will be doing around Limerick and some of the experiences that they'll have just off of the lacrosse field?
Well, again, we've been partnering with Abbey Events, and they're handling a lot of the different tours, et cetera, that a lot of the teams can avail themselves to. But Limerick being situated on the west coast of Ireland, it's close nearby to a lot of great sightseeing. You have King John's Castle in Limerick proper itself. We're not that far from the Cliffs of Moher. Galway City isn't that far away. Even County Kerry, the whole west coast of Ireland is one of the hot tourist spots, in Ireland, and they're all very, very close.
What will this next couple of weeks mean for Ireland and Ireland lacrosse to host this tournament, in the long run and in the grander scale here?
Well, the big thing here is it's great exposure for the game. Okay, lacrosse is relatively new in Ireland. Our men's program, our women's program, our junior program, our box program, all can get a nice shot in the arm by the exposure that this tournament will provide for us.
Yeah, leading me right into my next question. How do things look for this U21 Ireland team?
Well, I think we're good. When we had our first junior team in U20, again coached by Tom Pryor, who's our head coach again, led the team to a 7th place finish in Coquitlam. Okay, and so we're looking to improve on that. I think we have a nice solid base. So I think we have some good depth at a number of different positions. The boys tell us, we're keeping tabs on them. We're supposedly they're in shape, coming into training camp in shape, and we have high hopes for our squad.
One more question before we go. You mentioned the weather earlier. For people that don't know, what is the weather like this time of year in Limerick?
Well, again, with the heat wave that everybody seems to be worried about. The good news is usually I checked the weather the other day, and it was 71 degrees Fahrenheit in Limerick. Okay, as opposed to London hit 100. So I don't think we have to worry about the heat. You never know, but generally the average temperature in August is 67 degrees.
Oh,
so
beautiful.
I think we'll be okay. I've been to Ireland many times, and obviously I've been there 2 weeks at a time where it hasn't rained, and I've been there for 2 weeks at a time when it's rained every day. We really don't know. I'm sure we can count on some rain, but hopefully not enough to disrupt our tournament, which we're really looking forward to hosting.
Yeah, bring the rain gear just in case for all the teams making the trip, but it should be a fantastic tournament. John, we're so excited to finally see this come to fruition. Good luck with everything you have going on the next couple of weeks, and we can't wait to see this tournament on full display.
Thanks, guys. Look forward to having you guys cover it, and really thanks for the opportunity to talk about it. Have a great day.
Thanks, John.
Thanks.